Throughout history, there have been discoveries that have had tremendous impact on the lives of mankind. In many cases, these discoveries have only come along once in several lifetimes. What you're going to see today is one of those amazing discoveries that only come along every now and then. And the discovery that you will see today is going to have a tremendous impact on our lives. Hello, my name is James Spencer. I had an opportunity to become acquainted with Immunotec research and their amazing product, Immunocal, toward the end of 1998. In fact, the product actually helped reverse a serious illness in my mother-in-law. So I decided to get involved and help produce public awareness for this product, Immunocal. We invite your close attention. The information presented could very well change your life or the life of someone that you love. There are no actors in this presentation. The people that you will see have actually used Immunocal, and their experiences are real.
My wife started taking Immunocal. I was impressed with the results that she was having with Immunocal. So for my allergies, I decided to try it, and I was highly impressed with the results. This is the first time in 12 years I've been able to actually not be afraid of springtime and the flowers and the blooms and walking through the park and smelling the flowers.
At the start of the new millennium, mankind is still facing serious challenges to its survival. Due to the improper use of refrigerants over the past several decades, a hole in the ozone layer surrounding our planet has grown ever larger, allowing increasingly dangerous radiation levels to reach our planet. Misuse of Earth's resources has allowed a tremendous amount of damage to be done to the environment. Evidence of pollution and toxic waste can be found all over the world today. What can we do to protect ourselves and our families and work toward ensuring a happy and healthy life in the future? The outstanding protective resource seen in humans and much of the animal world is a special molecule that helps to ensure survival and maintain strength of health in all of the young: mother's milk. Long considered an unduplicatable resource, breast milk has now been scientifically shown to have tremendous protective properties. Studies show that nursing babies for even 90 days can reduce the chances of a child ever getting the degenerative disease cancer by over 500%. Over 20 years ago, one of the most famous Canadian medical researchers made an accidental discovery that eventually led him to produce a formulation similar to mother's milk. Dr. Bunos reflects on that momentous occasion back in 1978.
When I began my research study on the effect of whey protein concentrate in mice, that's the animal we were using for, I did not expect to stumble on the role of glutathione. What we did, in fact, we observed accidentally that mice eating this type of protein were able to mount a stronger immune response when challenged with bacteria, antigen, or cancer. But then later on we observed that these animals, in fact, were able to synthesize glutathione more effectively than the control animal. And then, of course, we had to find out what was the role of glutathione, and that we took advantage of the enormous and abundant data from the medical literature on the function of glutathione.
After 12 years of laboratory trials and dozens of scientific papers published, fellow scientists began to request that Dr. Bunos make this nutritious and absolutely harmless protein powder available for human trials. Immediate benefits began to be seen in numerous studies. At first, Dr. Bunos began to make small quantities of Immunocal under close supervision right in Montreal. But ultimately, his search for the highest quality whey protein concentrate led to a dairy located in the heartland of America. The area this dairy is located in has one of the lowest levels of pollution in the country. The herd has never been given antibiotics and does not consume food containing pesticides. Immunotec Research packages Immunocal under the highest pharmaceutical standards. Dr. Jimmy Gutman, author of the GSH Handbook, tells us what glutathione does for the body.
Now, with all this research being done in glutathione, all these thousands of articles that are coming out, people still ask the question, why can't I just eat glutathione? In fact, you can't eat glutathione. What happens when you eat glutathione? It gets broken down in your digestive tract, and it ends up being passed. The only way to raise glutathione in your body is to eat the building blocks for your body to manufacture glutathione. We call these building blocks precursors. All that Immunocal does is supply your body with the precursors to make glutathione. A person can, in the comfort of his own home, take a package of this product, mix it up, and ingest it. And once you eat the Immunocal, it enters your digestive tract. It's safely passed into your intestine. It's very easily absorbed. Once it's absorbed, it gets picked up in your bloodstream. And it is the building blocks of precursors that are traveling through your bloodstream. When these precursors get to your cells, there are certain amino acids that are released into the cell, and the cell itself starts to manufacture glutathione.
Dr. Bunos's breakthrough discovery of this immunostimulating powder led to the full development and eventual marketing of Immunocal by Immunotec Research. There are now tens of thousands of people who are using Immunocal daily to improve and maintain good health. It is the definitive wellness product for the new millennium. However, Immunocal not only promotes wellness, but it is patented to treat some serious illnesses.
I have one case of a 48-year-old female with renal cell carcinoma. And it was at the point in her life, basically, that the oncologist had said, you know, there's something we can do for you, but really not very much, and the percentages of survival are pretty thin. And they'd given her several choices. And so I came in contact with this patient, and we put her on Immunocal aggressively, on Immunocal 2 packs 4 times a day. And we also did what we thought was important for her lifestyle changes. And I can say that from that time that we started, we began to see her energy return and her general feeling of well-being almost immediately improve. And then following that, over a period of years now, it's been several years, we have had CAT scan evidence of the primary metastatic sites to actually resolve with no other chemotherapy or irradiation, just on Immunocal and lifestyle, to resolve where now we have, and by the way, the metastasis went to the liver and the lungs and up the lymph nodes in the neck. And we've seen those diminish where all of the pulmonary nodules secondary to this metastasis in the lungs are gone. The major tumors in the liver are gone except one, and that's been shrinking. And all the adenopathy is resolved in the neck and the lymph nodes in the neck. So we've been excited about that, and of course she's been really excited about it, because from a person who had been given 7 weeks to 6 months to live, that's been several years ago now, she's still going strong and enjoying life. So those are the kind of things that we've seen with Immunocal.
About a year ago, I was diagnosed with hepatitis C, and the doctors were going to have to put me on some chemicals, really strong chemicals, because my liver had been damaged so greatly. So 8 months ago, I started using Immunocal to combat the side effects and also to help with my energy level, because I didn't have any energy. And sure enough, my energy level went up and the side effects were diminished greatly. And now they can't even detect the virus in my body, and also my liver is rejuvenating itself.
Because glutathione recycles the other antioxidants in the body, it's very important to include these antioxidants either in your diet or through supplementation. And that's why Immunotec Research developed the Cofactor multivitamin and mineral supplement. This will help the Immunocal be even more efficient.